2 people were killed, including a teenager, when gunfire erupted at a rural South Carolina block party that drew up to 1,000 revelers in spite of government warnings against large gatherings during the coronavirus pandemic, authorities said. The shooting broke out just before 8 p.m. on Saturday in an unincorporated area about 9 miles outside Union, South Carolina, after the Union County Sheriff's Department responded to a complaint of vehicles blocking a roadway, Major Scott Coffer told ABC News on Sunday. Coffer said a DJ was spinning tunes when a sheriff's deputy arrived at the party, which was on private property, and asked him to make an announcement for partygoers to move their cars. He said the deputy was arranging for several cars that were not moved to be towed when he heard the first shots, prompting him to call for backup. "They were still shooting when I got there and I had to come from my house," Coffer said. He said 2 young men were discovered mortally wounded. One was pronounced dead at the scene and the other was taken to Union Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead, the Union County Coroner's Office said in a statement to ABC News on Sunday. The victims were identified as 17-year-old Jabri Brandon of Union and 21-year-old Lamont Bomar of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Moore, father and son charged with murder of unarmed black man Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. Another 5 people were taken to hospitals with gunshot wounds and are expected to recover, Coffer said. Coffer said 900 to 1,000 people were at the party when the gunfire began. 2 men were taken into custody, one on a charge of illegal possession of a firearm. But Coffer said it remains unclear if the men were involved in the fatal shootings. "Those 2 are actually being interviewed by detectives now," he said. More, men arrested in killing of Family Dollar security guard after face mask dispute. The block party was apparently held against Governor Henry McMaster's coronavirus stay-at-home guidelines issued in mid-March, advising against gatherings of more than 10 people. On May 4, McMaster lifted the mandatory stay-at-home orders and made them voluntary. More, incomprehensible, confrontations over masks erupt amid COVID-19 crisis. "Being a private party on private property, we couldn't do anything about it anyway," Coffer said. "We've run into that before when this first started in March with the COVID-19. We can't tell people who can be at their house and who can't. What to know about the coronavirus, how it started and how to protect yourself," coronavirus explained. "What to do if you have symptoms, coronavirus symptoms. Tracking the spread in the U.S. and worldwide, coronavirus map." Tune in to ABC at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and ABC News Live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time every weekday for special coverage of the novel coronavirus with the full ABC News team, including the latest news, context and analysis. 2 dead, 5 wounded at South Carolina block party that drew up to 1,000 people originally appeared on abcnews.go.com from Yahoo.